Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not some baby, and this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. I was looking on Fake Book. Yes, Fake Book. Now, for those who've been listening to my podcast for months and days and weeks and whatever the case, you will know that sometimes I refer to Facebook as Fake Book. Why not, son? It's because, I see a lot of smoke and mirrors on my news feed. So that's why I refer to the number one social media site as of now, Fake Book. But fuck all that. I was going down my, news feed, right? And, it was this chick. Yo, she was spazzing. It's like she was going off. Like, I mean, off. And she was saying how dudes using recycled pickup lines in the inbox, and she referred to them as clowns. Yes, she referred to them as bozos. And then, of course, you had the simp motherfuckers, the simp dudes. They were agreeing with her. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. So you mean to tell me that the dudes are clowns because they're using recycled pickup lines for their own good, for the betterment? Because guess what? They work. Pickup lines work. So it's like, don't hate the player, hate the game. You can't hate the player because he's benefiting off of pickup lines. You feel me? Especially when he uses it over and over and over and over again. Listen, is Michael Jordan using the same fadeaway jump shot? Does that lessen his stature as the GOAT, as the greatest? Michael Jordan used the same fucking fadeaway as his signature move, but he's still the greatest. So why can't these dudes use the same pickup lines in the inbox? And not for nothing, if these bras are dumb enough to fall for it, then that's on them. Real talk. It's like water seeks to its own level. So if these dudes are clowns for recycling pickup lines and they getting pussy off of it, shouldn't you be upset at your fellow ladies, at your sisters, because they falling for it, the bait and hook? I mean, come on now. And not for nothing, like it's a game. Everything is a game. I don't give a fuck. Like, I used to use pickup lines. Yo, when social media first came into prominence in the early 2000s, yo, my copy and paste game was on point. Real talk, it was on point. Because it's like I would copy and paste the shit and I would just change the name. And I was getting pussy. I was getting ass. I was getting buns. So my thing was this. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I did my thing. I did my numbers. I did my one motherfucking two. You dig? I did my thing. So it's like, if these dudes, want to use recycled pickup lines and these chicks are falling for it, if they falling for the okie doke, then that sounds like a personal problem on them. So it's like, it's all the game. Like, I don't get upset when chicks use sob stories to get what they want out of dudes, to double or triple their money. Chicks, they post or they tell dudes, with crocodile tears that they got evicted. Their lights are out. They can't feed their kids. They don't have car fare to get to work. So and so and so and so. They feeding sob stories to different dudes just to get money. And guess what? I'm not mad, because if these dudes are dumb enough to spend half their paychecks for these sob stories, mama, get your money, man. Get your motherfucking money, baby. So, just like how these dudes are getting pussy from recycled, pickup lines. I don't see the problem. Why not, son? Because all is fair in sex and war. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that again. All is fair in sex and war. If these dudes can get pussy from recycled pickup lines, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I would say this. Here's the caveat. Fellas, here's the caveat. You could use your pickup lines, but you don't have to lie to these chicks. It's like you don't have to lie to get pussy. Because a lot of these chicks, they know what these social apps are about. Like, these social apps, these social media sites are nothing but dating apps on the low low. Real talk. So you don't have to tell the chick that you want to marry the broad when you just want to get that nut. Because a lot of these chicks nowadays, they want the same thing that you want. So honesty is the best policy. Don't be blunt. Just don't be like a fucking psycho about it, and don't be like, yo, I just want to fuck. It's like, don't be a weirdo and say, can I bust on your butt? It's like, don't say some dumb shit. Like, don't be a pervert about it. Be smooth, baby. Be smooth. Listen, you gotta finesse your way in a pussy. You feel me? Just say good morning, good afternoon. How you doing? It's like me now. It's like I don't do the pickup line thing. Like if I want to talk to a chick, right? Like I'm beyond the pickup lines. Like I did that when I was young and dumb. It's like I did the pickup line thing. I used to copy and paste. But when you get to a certain age, you want to know a woman and her totality because you can't change a woman. You can only understand them. So instead of doing pickup lines, I elevated my game. And I was like, I would look at her, certain shit that she would post. And I would tailor my conversation off of that. It's like, let's say if she liked Prince as an artist, I say good. I may say good morning, good afternoon, or whatever comes to mind, and then I may talk about Prince. I may say, oh, I like that. I like that. That poster you got of Prince. Diamonds and Pearls is one of my favorite Prince songs. Or If I Was Your Girlfriend, that's my favorite Prince song of all time. And like for one of my books, for those who don't know, I write books. And, I titled, all the chapters in one of my books based on Prince songs. So it's like, I could see that she liked Prince and I could talk about my book and how every chapter represents a Prince song. You feel me? So it's like you could look at a woman's, what she posts on her wall, and then you could use that. You feel me? You could use that as an angle, so to speak. So, pickup lines, fellas, have at it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't lie, because hell has no fury like a woman scorned. And women nowadays, they vindictive as fuck. Like they will put your shit on blast. Whether it's true or false, it's like they will drag you through the mud. You know what I'm saying? It's like they would drag you through the mud if you fronting. If you lying about something, you saying that you an NBA player overseas, and they find out you're a fucking janitor. It's like they will put your shit on blast. So keep it 100, keep it real. Honesty is the best policy. Don't be a nut job about it. Just say, let's just chill. Let's just have fun. Let's experience new things. I'm just chilling right now. I'm not looking for anything serious, but we could just hang out. Simple as that. You don't have to lie to get pussy. This is the new fucking millennium. Like a lot of these chicks, they're fucking harder than dudes. Real talk. It's like they just want their nut too. Listen, women are just as carnal, or if not more carnal, than men. They're freakier than men. They want to fuck more than men. They're just more selective for the most part. For the most part. But they just want it, they want it more as men. But it's up to you to bring that freak out of her. You feel me? Because you don't need a full moon for the beast to come out. Woo-hoo! You feel me? You want Shorty to turn into the motherfucking werewolf. And that's where you come in with those pickup lines. So, do I agree that, men should not use recycled pickup lines? No, I don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's proven, keep going and elevate what you're doing. If these chicks are falling for the okie doke, if they falling for the, if they falling for the, these elementary games, then that's on them. Because you have a lot of women, they could recognize game. Game recognize game. Like a lot of women who are swift and they know when some shit is bullshit, they could pick up on certain things. But a lot of chicks nowadays, it's like you tell them what they want to hear. Oh, whoa, Nelly, they dropping them draws. Real talk. It's like if you could fuck her mind first, listen, she'll be your sex slave. Real walkie-talkie. She'll be your sex slave. She'll suck your dick 5 ways to Sunday, man. Real talk. She'll cook you breakfast. She'll suck your toes, lick your asshole, all that good stuff. So, It's all about, you know, telling a woman what she wants to hear without lying. It's an art. And by doing that, find out what she likes. Find out what she dislikes. What she disliked, rather, excuse me. You feel me? Like, just go on her page and see certain things. Just don't go in the inbox talking about, you know, I want to lick your butt. I want to lick your toes. I want to jerk off on your toes. And it's like, don't do some nut shit like that. Don't be a fucking psychopath. Just have a conversation. Even if that means using a recycled pickup line. You feel me? Because it's not your problem, it's hers. Yeah, dig? And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark. And this is your host, Nasum, baby. Check out my website at www.nasumblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them. The Swinger Manifesto. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. It'll make you say, na 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 na, ow. And shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. And hit me up with any questions or concerns that you may have. You dig? And also, you know, rate, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. You dig? And on that note, until next time, peace. And don't kiss them hoes in the mouth, baby.